In the vast expanse of the universe, amidst the swirling galaxies and radiant star clusters, the Galactic Council convened in secrecy and urgency. Representing a coalition of advanced civilizations, the Council had long overseen the peace and order of the Milky Way. Its members, varied in form but united in purpose, gathered around the holographic projector at the center of the room, displaying a small, seemingly insignificant planet, Earth. Elder Zorath, a being of pure energy and the Council's eldest member, addressed the assembly with a tone of gravity. "Esteemed members, we convene today to discuss a matter of utmost importance and potential peril: the human species." A murmur rippled through the assembly as the image zoomed in on the bustling cities and teeming oceans of Earth. Humans, unaware of the galactic eyes upon them, continued their daily endeavors, oblivious to the impending discussion that might seal their fate. Many cycles ago, we decreed Earth as a no-contact zone. This decision was based on preliminary observations of human behavior, war, environmental destruction, and a relentless pursuit of technological advancement without foresight. Elder Zorath continued, his voice echoing in the chamber. A member of the assembly, Ambassador Threx from the crystalline planet of Crystallon, interjected, "But Elder, isn't it true that every species must undergo such trials? Why are humans considered more dangerous than others?" Elder Zorath nodded, acknowledging the query. Indeed, every civilization faces its crucible. However, humans have a unique propensity for chaos and rapid adaptation. They are unpredictable and have reached the atomic age perilously quickly. The debate intensified as another member, General Vark from the warrior race of Skaldor, slammed his armored fist on the table. "We should preemptively strike, ensuring they never become a threat to galactic peace." A soft glow emanated from Elder Zorath, calming the uproar. "That is not our way, General Vark. We must not intervene directly. However, we are here to consider updating our stance on Earth." The holographic projector flickered, and a new scene appeared. An interstellar incident. A human spacecraft inadvertently crossing into alien territory due to a malfunction in their primitive FTL drive. The spacecraft was a patchwork of metal, clearly not designed for deep space combat, yet brimming with human curiosity and determination. "This incident occurred just cycles ago," Elder Zorath explained. "A human vessel wandered into the Draconis sector. By fortune alone, it encountered a patrol from the benevolent Galdrine Federation, who chose to assist rather than destroy." The room was silent, processing the implications. It was unprecedented for such a primitive species to venture so far from their home. Lady Seraphine, an empath from the tranquil world of Elysian, spoke up, her voice soothing yet filled with concern. "Perhaps we should reconsider our position. These humans, with all their flaws, have shown resilience and curiosity. They reach for the stars with the same fervor as any young species granted the gift of intelligence. Should we not guide rather than shun?" Elder Zorath nodded thoughtfully. "That is the purpose of our gathering today. Shall we continue to watch and wait, or shall we initiate contact, guiding them to ensure they do not pose a threat to galactic harmony?" As the council members deliberated, the fate of Earth hung in the balance, a topic not just of philosophical debate but of practical urgency. The decision they were about to make would not only impact the humans, but potentially the entire galaxy. The council session extended into the night, each member wrestling with the weight of their forthcoming decision. The Galactic Council's chamber buzzed with renewed intensity as the debate over humanity's fate continued. Elder Zorath raised his hand, silencing the murmurs. The projector shifted, displaying detailed accounts of human history and culture, art, music, science, and the monumental yet often destructive reach of their technological aspirations. Members of the council observed the paradox of humanity, Zorath intoned. Creativity paired with aggression, brilliance shadowed by barbarism. It is a duality that could either enrich our collective civilizations or lead to untold calamity. Ambassador Threx, still skeptical, leaned forward, his crystalline structure catching the light. "These humans, they seem no different from us at our early stages. We too had our periods of darkness and light. Is it fair to judge them solely on their past, without offering the chance for enlightenment?" Before Zorath could reply, General Vark interjected, his voice rough as gravel. "We've seen the devastation wrought by civilizations who embraced their darker natures too fully. Are we prepared to risk the stability of the galaxy on the hope that humans will rise above their primal instincts?" The room fell into contemplative silence, broken only by Lady Seraphine, who floated slightly above her seat, her form glowing softly. "What if we were to mentor them? A carefully monitored integration into the galactic community could foster their better qualities and curb their destructive tendencies." Her suggestion sparked a wave of whispers around the room. Elder Zorath considered this, then activated the projector again, this time showing simulations of potential future scenarios based on different levels of intervention with Earth. In these simulations, you can see the outcomes of various approaches. Non-intervention leads to a high probability of human self-destruction or aggressive expansion. Limited intervention shows potential for a more balanced outcome, but requires significant commitment and resources. Admiral Lynx of the aquatic Zephyrian race, known for their strategic minds, spoke up. And who would oversee this mentorship? The task would be monumental, fraught with potential for conflict and misunderstanding. Elder Zorath nodded. "Indeed, Admiral Lynx. It would necessitate a coalition, a dedicated group of ambassadors from various races, with the wisdom to guide and the strength to enforce peace." As the members digested this, a new voice joined the discussion. Dr. Kullar, a renowned scientist from the technologically advanced Myriad Collective, suggested a novel approach. What if we engage with them through their own machinery? We could interact with their digital networks, subtly guiding their technological progression and societal norms. This idea stirred interest and concern alike. To interact with humans through their digital landscape was to walk a fine line between guidance and manipulation. Ambassador Threx, intrigued, pushed the discussion further. "We could begin with small, benign interventions, offering solutions to their most pressing issues, climate change, disease. Observations from these interventions could inform our further actions." General Vark, still wary, grunted his conditional approval. "As long as there are strict protocols and controls, we must be guardians, not tyrants." Elder Zorath concluded the session with a decisive nod. "Then we are agreed. We shall initiate a phased approach, beginning with discreet assistance, monitored closely. We will reconvene to assess the impact and determine the path forward." As the council members filed out of the chamber, the decision was made, not to invade or ignore, but to subtly influence, with hope and caution as their guides. The task was set, and the future, unpredictable as ever, awaited the outcome of this delicate endeavor. The initiation of the Galactic Council's discreet intervention on Earth was met with both excitement and trepidation among the council members. As the first phase began, a select team of ambassadors and scientists from various races worked diligently to integrate themselves into Earth's digital networks, a process facilitated by the technological wizardry of the Myriad Collective. On Earth, the changes began almost imperceptibly. Innovations in renewable energy technology started to appear, mysteriously progressing faster than the humans' previous efforts. A breakthrough in carbon capture technology was announced, with origins traced to an unknown but highly talented hacker collective. These interventions, subtle and masked as human ingenuity, nudged the species toward a more sustainable path. Meanwhile, in medical research, an anonymous tip led scientists to a breakthrough in gene therapy for cancer, circumventing years of stumbling blocks. News outlets buzzed with stories of miraculous advancements, not knowing that alien intellects played a role in their occurrence. Dr. Kullar monitored these interventions closely, analyzing the data for any signs of suspicion or unintended consequences. "The key," he explained during a council update, "is to maintain the facade of normal human progression. Too much, too fast, and they might begin to question the source of their sudden leaps in technology." General Vark, overseeing the security protocols, kept a vigilant eye on any signs of resistance or radical groups that might perceive these advancements as threats or conspiracies. His teams worked in shadows, quelling any disruptions that might lead to instability or expose their operations. As Earth began to show signs of improvement, the Council's focus shifted to monitoring cultural and social responses. Lady Seraphine, with her deep empathic abilities, led a team that infiltrated online forums and social networks, subtly guiding public opinion towards unity and cooperation. She crafted narratives of hope and resilience, which began to take root in communities worldwide. "Unity is the soil in which peace flourishes," she often reminded her team. "We must nurture it with care and patience." The Council's efforts were not without challenges. A growing segment of Earth's population became increasingly skeptical of the rapid technological gifts. Conspiracy theories proliferated, fueled by the secretive nature of the advancements. Admiral Lynx proposed a counter-strategy, using the Council's resources to amplify voices of reason and factual integrity within human media. Elder Zorath convened periodic reviews, bringing together the diverse team to assess progress and recalibrate strategies. During one such meeting, he emphasized the delicate balance they needed to maintain. "We are gardeners, tending to a fragile ecosystem. Each action, each intervention must be considered deeply to avoid disrupting the natural growth of this young civilization." As months turned into years, the Earth witnessed a significant reduction in global conflicts and a unified approach towards planetary challenges. The Galactic Council's intervention, though invisible to the humans, began to reshape Earth's destiny, steering it away from self-destruction towards a potential future of galactic partnership. The ultimate test of their efforts loomed on the horizon: the introduction of the human race to the galactic community. This phase, fraught with potential for awe and fear, would be the true measure of the Council's guiding hand. How humanity would react to the revelation of their cosmic neighbors remained a question only time could answer. As the time drew nearer for humanity's introduction to the wider galaxy, the Galactic Council intensified their surveillance and strategic interventions. The aim was to ensure Earth was as stable and unified as possible, to foster a positive first interaction with the galactic community. The Council's tactful manipulations had ushered in a new era of peace and technological advancement on Earth, but the ultimate revelation of alien existence would be the true catalyst of change. Elder Zorath, alongside his advisory panel, orchestrated a series of simulations predicting possible human reactions. Each scenario was meticulously analyzed, leading to the development of a comprehensive approach for the first contact event. The simulations varied wildly, from celebrations of new galactic friendships to panic and chaos stemming from fear of the unknown. Ambassador Threx, known for his diplomatic acumen, proposed a preliminary, indirect introduction through cultural exchanges. "We should begin by introducing elements of galactic culture into their media, art, music, even cuisine. Familiarity breeds comfort, and comfort may pave the way for acceptance," he suggested during one of the strategy sessions. Dr. Kular, in collaboration with a team of human psychologists who were secretly sympathetic to the Council's cause, began implementing Threx's ideas. Galactic musical compositions filtered through Earth's internet, disguised as the works of new avant-garde artists. Digital art installations showcasing the beauty of alien landscapes went viral online, attributed to innovative human artists using advanced AI. Meanwhile, Lady Seraphine focused on fostering a sense of universal spirituality and interconnectedness. She worked to subtly influence key spiritual leaders, inspiring them with visions and dreams that emphasized commonalities among all sentient beings. Ideas of unity and cosmic destiny that resonated deeply with their existing beliefs. The Council observed the effects of these cultural seeds with great interest. Public curiosity about alien life grew, often discussed in the context of wonder and philosophical inquiry rather than fear. This shift in perception was crucial, indicating a readiness to embrace rather than reject the concept of non-human civilizations. General Vark prepared contingencies for various potential threats, from violent reactions to the establishment of radical groups opposing any form of extraterrestrial relations. His preparations were meticulous, covering the gamut from cyber defense to covert peacekeeping operations. He understood the volatility of fear and was ready to curb any violence that might threaten the fragile progress made. As Earth's technology and society evolved under these subtle influences, the date for direct contact was set. A secluded location on Earth was chosen for the event, one rich in natural beauty, yet remote enough to ensure privacy and security for the initial meetings. The chosen day arrived, marked by a rare celestial alignment, which the Council used as a natural spectacle to herald the historic meeting. 3 luminous ships descended, visible across the globe, their approach broadcast live. Earth's media networks, already primed with years of subtle preparation, covered the event with awe and anticipation. Elder Zorath, leading the delegation, stepped out onto Earth's soil first. His form shimmered, a being of energy and light, flanked by Ambassador Threx and Lady Seraphine, each embodying the ideals of their people. The broadcast went silent as Elder Zorath began to speak, his voice transmitted directly into the minds of every watching human, a soft but firm introduction to a universe much larger than they had ever imagined. The reaction on Earth was mixed, with overwhelming awe and joy in many quarters, but also pockets of disbelief and fear. Yet the groundwork laid by the Council held firm for the most part, allowing this pivotal moment to unfold more smoothly than many had dared hope. As the delegates from Earth and the representatives of the Galactic Council exchanged greetings, the promise of a new era, one of shared knowledge and mutual respect, began to take shape. The aftermath of the historic first contact reverberated through Earth's societies like a shockwave. Media outlets worked overtime, streaming countless hours of footage and expert interviews about the galactic visitors. The world's leaders convened emergency sessions to discuss the implications of the revelation, with UN meetings broadcast globally, showcasing a planet grappling to understand its place in the cosmos. Elder Zorath and his delegation attended these summits, not just as observers but as mentors, ready to guide humanity through its integration into the galactic community. Their presence, a constant reminder of the universe's vastness and diversity, spurred a global reevaluation of terrestrial policies and priorities. In technology sectors, the influx of galactic knowledge sparked a renaissance. Human engineers and scientists, working alongside alien experts, began to unlock technologies previously confined to the realm of science fiction. Faster-than-light travel, advanced energy systems, and medical technologies that extended life and eradicated diseases. This partnership, however, was not without its challenges. Intellectual property laws strained under the new reality, prompting a series of international summits to redefine human innovation in a universe where knowledge was shared freely among civilizations. General Vark, tasked with ensuring the safety of both Earth and its visitors, coordinated closely with Earth's military and police forces. He helped establish a new planetary defense and security organization, training Earth's forces in the use of non-lethal crowd control technologies and establishing protocols for any potential extraterrestrial threats. His foresight proved invaluable when isolated incidents of hostility toward the aliens emerged. With his guidance, these were quickly quelled, minimizing harm and fostering a climate of peace and cooperation. Lady Seraphine, meanwhile, deepened her engagement with Earth's cultural leaders and influencers. She facilitated a series of cultural exchanges that went beyond digital media, including interstellar art fairs and music festivals where human and alien artists collaborated and celebrated their diverse heritage. These events did more than entertain. They wove a fabric of shared cultural identity, promoting understanding and acceptance across species. Ambassador Threx focused on diplomacy. He navigated the complex web of Earth's political landscape, assisting in the formation of Earth's first interstellar diplomatic corps. This group, comprised of Earth's brightest diplomats, was trained in the intricacies of intergalactic law and etiquette, preparing them for future roles as representatives of Earth in the Galactic Council. As Earth adjusted to its new reality, the educational systems underwent significant transformations. Curricula were revised to include Xeno studies and galactic history, equipping the next generation with a broader, more inclusive view of their place in the universe. This educational shift helped mitigate some of the fear and xenophobia that had flared initially, replacing it with curiosity and a sense of global, even universal citizenship. Despite these positive strides, not all was smooth. The integration process surfaced deep-seated fears and prejudices among certain segments of the population. Conspiracy groups and isolationist factions gained followers, fueled by misinformation and fear of the unknown. These groups staged protests and called for Earth to sever ties with the Galactic Council, claiming the loss of human autonomy. To address these growing tensions, the Council initiated a global outreach program spearheaded by Dr. Kular. This program aimed to demystify the technological and cultural advancements, explaining their benefits through public demonstrations and open forums. Dr. Kular, with his deep understanding of both technology and human psychology, proved adept at easing concerns, using logic and transparency to rebuild trust. As Earth continued its metamorphosis under the watchful eyes of its new galactic partners, the future remained uncertain. Yet the seeds of a more enlightened and unified planet had been sown. The task ahead was formidable, but with each step forward, Earth became more entwined with the galactic community, inching closer to becoming a full and respected member of the vast interstellar family. The process of Earth's integration into the Galactic Council unfolded over several years, marked by significant milestones and inevitable setbacks. As the planet grew more accustomed to its role in the wider cosmos, the focus shifted towards full membership within the Council, a goal that once seemed as distant as the stars themselves. Elder Zorath, observing the transformation from the Council's headquarters, noted the progress with a blend of pride and concern. Our intervention has accelerated Earth's development, but true integration requires more than technological and political alignment. It necessitates a deep mutual understanding and respect, he mused during a high-level meeting. To foster this deeper connection, the Council launched a series of interstellar student exchange programs. Earth's youth traveled to distant worlds, studying alien ecosystems and cultures, while young aliens enrolled in Earth's universities, learning about human society and its rich, albeit tumultuous, history. These exchanges proved profoundly transformative, building a foundation of personal relationships and empathy across species. Ambassador Threx, ever the diplomat, took to the stars to negotiate Earth's terms of membership. His efforts were instrumental in drafting a treaty that recognized Earth's sovereignty and unique cultural contributions, while outlining its responsibilities as a council member. The treaty, a delicate balance of give and take, was debated fiercely in the United Nations and other international bodies. National leaders, now acting as stewards of a planetary populace, weighed the implications of their decisions not just for their countries, but for the entire world. Lady Seraphine continued her cultural diplomacy, orchestrating a landmark event, the Galactic Unity Festival. Hosted on Earth, the festival drew beings from across the galaxy, showcasing art, music, and traditions from hundreds of worlds. Earthlings mingled with alien visitors, sharing stories and dreams under banners of peace and unity. The festival culminated in a speech by Elder Zorath, broadcast globally, in which he envisioned a future where Earth and its people were not just part of the galaxy, but integral to its spirit. Meanwhile, General Vark and his teams faced perhaps the most daunting task, ensuring the security of this increasingly interconnected world. The rise in interstellar traffic brought not only cultural and economic benefits but also new risks: smuggling, espionage, and the potential for extraterrestrial crime. To combat these, Vark oversaw the creation of the Interstellar Security Alliance, ISA, a combined force of human and alien operatives trained in counter-terrorism, cyber defense, and peacekeeping. As the final vote on the treaty approached, Dr. Kular led a global campaign to educate Earth's citizens about what galactic membership meant. He addressed fears and misconceptions head-on, using every available media platform to explain the benefits and challenges. The campaign was a success, leading to a surge in public support that tipped the scales in favor of ratification. On the day of the vote, the world held its breath. In a historic decision, Earth's leaders unanimously ratified the treaty. Fireworks exploded across night skies worldwide, and alien ships hovering above joined in, lighting up the atmosphere with spectacular displays of light and color. In the wake of this decision, Earth began to truly embrace its role in the Galactic Council. Human delegates took their seats at the Council's chambers, contributing to decisions that affected the entire galaxy. The interstellar student exchanges evolved into more permanent cultural and scientific collaborations, and the ISA became a model for galactic security. As the story of Earth's integration into the galactic community came to a close, the lessons learned from this grand experiment became a guiding light for other civilizations seeking membership in the Council. Under the stars, humanity had not only found its place, but had helped to forge a brighter future for the galaxy at large. The journey had been long and fraught with challenges, but ultimately, Earth emerged not just as a member of the galaxy, but as a beacon of unity and cooperation, a testament to the power of understanding and collaboration across the stars.